Hello everybody on YouTube, family, friends, and fellow pyros. It's that time of year again. It's already in May 4th, and it's time to get this thing set up for the 4th of July, because before I know it, it'll be here. And there's a little bit of work involved getting all this set up. I went to two places this year, ProFireworks and Star Spangled Novelty. Motor City Fireworks, they closed their store near us and said it won't be open until June. Well, June's a little late in the season for people that really like putting on shows. So I went to ProFireworks and ordered online, and from the Pure Intensity this way, everything here came from ProFireworks. Let me zoom out so you can see this. Everything here came from Star Spangled Novelties. And believe it or not, it was the same amount of money for all of that, for both of them. So Star Spangled Novelties delivery was like $300 for 24 cases. So I think I'll be back with them again. It was only like 5-day wait, and it was here. So let's start off with our cakes from Star Spangled Novelty. I have a case of Highfalutin, a case of Future Warrior. That's a world class. Haven't done those this year or any year. These are new to me. Right next to it is Evil Clown. That's a new one for me too. If you like the graphics, they're pretty awesome. That's another world class. Above that is more world class, and that is courtesy of the red, white, and blue. There's 6 to a cake. They call them a 500 grammer. They kind of really look more like a 350 to me. But hey, when it says courtesy of red, white, and blue for the 4th of July, you can't go wrong. This one is Neon Palm. This one they kind of threw in on me because I was ordering cutting edge high def. If you can get your hands on the cutting edge high def, do it. It's a great cake. But they were out after I placed my order, so that's my replacement. Then after that, I have Brothers Speed Trap. There's a case of those. 4 to a case. Not a bad cake. I had it last year and we did really nice with it. Then we come up to here. It's a Winda product. I am a very big fan of Winda, in case anybody doesn't know that. I have a case of Jailbait. Then below that is a case of Blind Joke. I've done those before. They were not bad. They were pretty good. Then we have a case again, Winda, you know how that goes. If it's Winda, it's going to be pretty good. I have a case of 3 of these of Game On. They look like they're going to be a good cake. Here's another cutting edge. I haven't done this one before, so it's something new. Nuclear Disaster. It looks like a nice big box, but hopefully it'll live up to its look. We did this one last year, Steal the Show. It was a pretty good cake. So again, if they're good cakes, I'm going to get them again until they quit making them. Then underneath that, I have a World Class, Loyal to None. There's another case of those. Then this one's new from Winda. I haven't seen this one before, but hey, like I say, it's Winda. Battle of Burst. I do have a lot of new cakes this year that I have not done, and that's because I ordered online, so we'll see what happens. After that, we have another Winda, Sky Beauty. So there's 4 of those. Then this one kind of messed me up. This one was a Z-Pack. Didn't say really what it was, but hey, they're all together. So it's Wrecked, Boss, Nutcracker, Last call. Those all came in a box. The way they had them marked, I thought it was only one cake. So I've got to rebalance my show a little bit. Then underneath that, World Class, Sexy Rider. We have a case of that one. Then over here, for the price, I think it's like $115 a case of Echo in the Ear. Again, their prices are not bad at Star Spangled Novelties, and the delivery was easy and it was not that expensive. I always wondered what it would be like. I did it this year. I will be doing it again next year. Here's Can't Touch This. I had that one last year. It was good. I wanted to pair it with a Need for Noise, but they ran out of Need for Noise, so I couldn't get that one. This one has a pretty decent graphic on it. It's something new. It's Black Cat. I don't normally do Black Cat, but it looked pretty decent. It's Gargoyle Knights. So I've got a case of those. Then last year I didn't get any of these, but I've done them before. It's kind of like a Three Wishes, or I think it's the Sexy Bitch, or one of the two. It's like a fan cake, a triple shot break. And it's not a bad cake. It's the Daring Deborah. This is another one I haven't done. This is from Winda also. Cray Cray. There's a case of those. And this is the World Class, really One Bad Mother. And I think I've done this one about 2 or 3 years ago, and it seemed to be a pretty good cake. So I tried it again this year. Then I have a case of Diablo, Black Cat Diablo shells. I've done them before. I kind of like them. Some people don't, but hey, I thought they had good breaks. And these I haven't been able to get a hold of in our area, unless you go to like Phantom Fireworks and pay for 2 of these $180. I got a case of 6 for about $172. So there's no question of what I'm going to do next year about canister shells. We normally load about 410 to 420 canisters, along with everything you see here. These are a couple of my favorites, but I'm being warned they may be coming to an end. Is Crimson Rage and Pure Intensity. One's a bright white, the other one's a bright red. I like shooting them together because it just makes such a nice effect. And I'm kind of a Sky Puke person myself. Vroom Vroom. That one's an Off the Wall brand. I'm not sure who that one's from. Magnus. Never dealt with them before. We'll see how it goes. It's a fan cake. I mean, sometimes you got to have the fan cakes in there to go with everything shooting straight up. We did 2 at Endgame, and these all came from ProFireworks. I've done this one before. It's not a bad cake. It's pretty good. Then we have Old Ironside. I have this one every year. I'm waiting for them to stop making it and hurt my feelings. It's kind of like a 350 gram cake, and it's a nice cake. I like it. It's a good filling cake. Now we have the Black Hole Sun. Last year I only picked up 2 of those. I made sure this year I had 4. This has that ring break in it with the stars coming off the ring. It's a nice effect. Hopefully they'll never stop making that one, but again, times change. This one's a new one. Gold Volcano from Big. I seen the video. It looked pretty decent. I kind of liked it. So I figured I'm going to give that one a try. It's not bad. It's a 30 shot. It seems to have some good breaks in it and some bright color. So I'm thinking it should be okay. Then we come over here, and this is the Massive Series. I get this every year. There's certain things I will get every year until they stop making them. This one is the Massive American. That one's the Massive White Strobe. I have 2 of each. I was hoping to get the Massive Red Strobe, but they didn't have it. I was kind of disappointed. Above that is Massive Crackle. I have 2 of those. Then I have Massive Bouquet. I have 3 of those because I have a misfire from last year. That one did not fire, so I've got to put it back in the show this year. It'll be alright. Then we come into here, Irish Legend, 350 gram cake. One that I have every year. Again, it's like one of those things you just want, if your show is going up, you want to bring it down a little bit, you throw something like this in. They're not real big breaks, but it's a steady break, and it's kind of nice. Then we have Hit the Road Jack. I have 2 of those. I get those every year. They're not bad. Smoking Aces. This one has like a whistling effect and nice breaks. I've done these past couple years. They've been really good. I think last year I had 1 big and then 2 of the Certified Black Label, which I believe is the same thing. They didn't have the Certified Black Label this year, only the big. Then under that, again, one of the nice ones I gotta have every year, the Chronic. I bought 2. I had 1 left over from last year. That was a misfire. Looking at the igniter fired, but the cake did not. So I kind of had to redo that one. It might go off a little wacky, but hopefully it'll go off this year. Okay, we had this one last year, and it was not bad. It was pretty good. 2 Kill Shot. This is something new. The guy at ProFireworks, he's a regional manager. Oh, you got to try this one. You got to try this one. So I'm going to try it. It's the Beast Mode. It's supposed to have big breaks. I haven't really seen it online, but it looks okay. 2 Dark Horse. These you don't think are going to be much, but they seem to be a pretty damn good cake for their price and their size. I think they have a nice break. I kind of like them. That's why I've got more of them. Then we have Triple Crown, 2 of those. Normally every year they also had one that was called the 3 Wishes. Did not find any of those this year, the 3 Wishes. So we only have the Triple Crown. Then they had their BOGO 1 sale. Buy 1, get 1 for $1. And so I picked up the set from Professionals. So for some reason it's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, this is marked 1, 2, 3, 4. I seen one that's marked 4 and 4. It was kind of weird. So I picked up the case of those, and at the same time I got the Occupied Nation, Behind Enemy Lines, Suicide Mission, and American Soldier. So basically all 8 of those was $200. Then for ProFireworks, they have the good ones. It's the Tannerite M25. I only have 7 of those. I have a friend that likes them, so I had to give him 1 so he could have it for New Year's. And then underneath that was a Tannerite Blue Willow Effect. I gave him 1 of those to let him try it because I've never seen it. He said it took away a lot from the airburst because of the blue effect. So we'll see what it looks like this year. Then these are some leftovers from last year, the Real McCoy. I am told that one's going to be ending. They were not even available this year. It really bums me out. I did like that cake a lot. Then we have 1 Saturday Night Special. I didn't really try to buy any more of those this year. I'm not sure if they're still going or not. They might be. Then we have Yang. I like the Yang, but I think that's another one that's going to go bye-bye. The Yin was not good, but the Yang was definitely a good cake. It's got some big breaks. Looks like about 1.5 inch to 2 inch tube. I would have bought more of those, but again, they don't carry them. You can't buy them. Then this is a leftover from last year, Neon Genesis 1. Oh, that broke my heart when they said they're not making them anymore. I would have bought at least 4 of those things. Those things are awesome. Then on the bottom, this is was the start of my show last year. Half of it didn't fire, so I'm refusing it to fire this year. It's called the Great One. And that's our fireworks for the year. Now I have to have the fun of putting all the igniters in everybody, getting everything set up. I've already worked out my script. I am running Cobra firing systems with 8 modules this year. So it should be a good show. If I don't screw up the camera again this year, we might even have video of it. So to everybody out there, have a safe and fun 4th. Bye.